Assalamualaikum and good morning to our beloved doctor, Dr. Chi Hei Hong, and my fellow friends. We are from Group Eco Guardians. We'll present to you about our project for this assignment. Our group consists of 8 team members, which are Umi, Alina, Mashita, me, Nurul Nabila, Amirul Nur Shafika, Sophia Nurul Shafika, Ashraf, and Huda. My name is Nurul Nabila binti Anizam. My metric number is 70527. I will introduce the invasive species selected for this project, which is the Sakamouse catfish. It is commonly known in Malaysia as the ikan bandaraya. This fish belongs to the family Loricartiae and is commonly represented by species such as Perigopliscus pardalis. The Sakamouse catfish is native to South America, particularly the Amazon River basin. It is a bottom-dwelling freshwater fish that spends a lot of the time near to the riverbed. One of its most distinctive features is its suction cup-like mouth, which allows it to attach the surface and scrape algae for food. In addition, its body is protected by body plate, giving it strong armor protection. This species is also mostly nocturnal, meaning it is more active during the night. The Sakamouse catfish become popular in the aquarium trade because it is widely marketed as an algae eater that helps keep aquarium clean. Furthermore, its hardness and ability to adapt to different environmental conditions make it easy to maintain, contributing to its widespread popularity among aquarium owners. Now, I will pass to the next presenter.
Now, I would like to present about way of spreading. The spread of the Sakamouse catfish, also known as the pleco or ikan bandaraya, is mainly caused by human activities. Originally, the fish was imported as an ornamental aquarium species because it helps clean algae from fish tanks. However, when it grows too large, some owners release it into rivers and lakes. Once it's in the wild, the fish reproduces quickly and can lay a large number of eggs. It is also highly adaptable and can survive in poor water conditions with low oxygen levels. In addition, its hard body armor and sharp spines protect it from many natural predators. As a result, the population of this invasive species grows rapidly and can disrupt local ecosystem by competing with native fish for food and habitat. Therefore, people should avoid releasing aquarium fish into natural waterways to help prevent its spread.
For ecological impact, Sakamouse fish can disrupt aquatic ecosystems by competing with native species for food, shelter, and breeding areas. Their rapid population growth may reduce biodiversity and alter the natural balance of rivers and lakes. In addition, they can carry and spread disease or parasites that may affect other aquatic organisms, further threatening native fish populations and ecosystem health. For economic impact, Sakamouse fish can cause economic losses by damaging crops and food resources, particularly in areas where they affect irrigation systems or aquatic farming activities. Their burrowing behavior can weaken riverbanks and water channels, leading to increased maintenance costs. They may also reduce fishery productivity by competing with commercial valuable fish species for food and habitat. Lastly, for social impact, Sakamouse fish may pose risk to human health by contributing to the spread of waterborne disease and reducing water quality. Their presence can negatively affect communities that depend on rivers and lakes for daily activities, recreation, and food sources. As their population increases, they may also create environmental problems that reduce the quality of life for local residents.
Several controversial can be implemented to manage the spread of pleco catfish. Firstly, awareness campaigns should be conducted to educate the public about the risk of releasing aquarium fish into natural waterways. Regular removal and capture programs should also be carried out to reduce the plague catfish population. In addition, high-risk river areas need to be monitored continuously to detect and prevent the spread of invasive species. Authorities should also enforce regulations and laws related to the release of non-native species into the environment. Furthermore, efforts should be made to restore aquatic habitat and protect native fish species from competition and habitat destruction. Finally, effective management requires cooperation among government agencies, NGOs, and local communities to ensure long-term control of invasive species.
Now, I will present the ISAN as sustainability reflection for Sakamouth catfish. First, what is ISAN? According to our lecture notes, ISAN means doing the right thing for the environment with sincerity and excellence, not because we must, but because we care. Lost control behavior, but ISAN shapes character. The Quran reminds us, do not cause corruption upon the earth after it has been set in order. And the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, if the day of judgment comes and you have a seedling in your hand, plant it. This teaches us that our actions are never futile. From Chapter 5 of our notes, there are 6 ethical principles for managing invasive species. First, non-maleficence. We must avoid harm. For Sakamouth catfish, this means using traps, not poison that kills native fish like kelah and haruan. Second, stewardship or amanah. Humans are caretakers of nature. We must never release aquarium pets into the river. Third, community solidarity. Everyone must work together. We need gotong royong involving fishermen, students, and villagers. Fourth, sustainability. We must protect future generations by acting now before the problem gets worse. Fifth, transparency and fairness. Community must be informed before any removal action is taken. Sixth, cultural sensitivity. We must respect local traditions and listen to orang asli ecological knowledge. As our notes say, ihsan means we take action with compassion even when dealing with harmful species. We must avoid broad-spectrum molluscicides that kill native fish and snails. To conclude, removing invasive species is not cruelty. It is compassion for the native species that Allah has entrusted to us. That is ihsan.